Hey everyone, this is Andrew, and welcome back to another great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We're now finishing Kate. We're now going to do... sorry. Now I'm going to finish up, or maybe if I can finish up, we're going to continue Case 2. Case 2 of this series, The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band. In the last episode, we found out there was another stove in the other side of the room, and we got kicked out of the room for no reason for many reasons. But anyways, let's not waste any time and let's start the show. Oh no, let's resume the case. Alright, mic check. 9 January SS Boya First Class Cabin Passageway. Ah yes. We got called and I got kicked out. I wish we haven't been thrown out like that. I wish we managed to find some clues to ask what that speckled band might be. We didn't manage to investigate at all, huh? And I imagine that we won't be able to for a while longer. We never get past that sailor guarding the door. That's a lie. No one enters this room. He's clearly glaring at us, as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go? Oh yes, he completely disappeared. When did he do that? He slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before ensuring these were secured back on my wrist. Jerk. Okay. I can't go back here and this... Yeah. Okay, everything's been checked. That door leads to the second class area. It's locked. I can't open it. No, well, that stands to reason. No one wants to let a murderer escape. Gosh, she gave me a very stern look when she said that. Okay, so I can't go this way. And talking to this guy would not do any good. Nope. Alright, let's go back inside here. I can't go here, so let's go back to the cabin and see. Ninth January as Asogi, First Class, Cabin Number 1. It looks like they're still investigating here. Yes, on that subject, I wonder if Inspector Hosanagi is unscabbed. What do you mean unscabbed? Surely you haven't forget, have you now, older son? Don't you remember what he said allowing you to out of this cabin investigation? He was going to talk to the cabin about it. He said he lay his life on the line for you. Oh, yes. I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see if he had anything to say. So he might have some news information for us. You never know. Ah, there he is. But let's talk to this guy first. You! Where do you go? Oh, sorry, I just went to the next door cabin to you. What? Who gave you permission to do that? Well, Seaman Hosanagi then. That new Japanese worker. Later, I will roll him into a ball and throw him in the cold room. He's gone back to guarding the door. heard Insecto was like a good but doesn't find himself much trouble on our account. He's really gone out his way to help us, hasn't he? When we get back to Japan, we'll have to take him for a ski at La Carnival. That could be a very long time from now, Naoki-san. Yeah, that would be like 6 months or a year. Oh my god. Yeah, he got beaten up very badly. You're back. Inspector! What the heck are you? Your faces! Please, don't worry about it. I don't have blood, but I got blue. They're just scratches. Scratches? You're more like getting boxed by that big guy there. Made by a bear, maybe. Sure. When I told the captain I'd given you the permission to this, he told me he pummeled me with his fist and then tossed me overboard. What? But the pummeling was over in a flash and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing really. It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he laid his life on the line at that. Oh, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little bit about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh? I bumped into a man claiming to be the great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Sherlock Holmes? I don't think he was a German though. Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes then? We can tell you what we found. Yes, let's do it. Okay. Well, I would say that maybe we should. Oh, we could present this thing later. Oops, sorry. Shit, I cannot present. Never mind. The cabin next door. Never mind. What? Nikolina Pavlova? She's in this cabin next door? Oh, don't you know who she is? Please, what self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel? Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case at least. Oh, how? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? Maybe? Is that big? Oops, now I definitely upset him. Inspector, at the investigation, they provide food to all. If I'm honest, there's very little all I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene is understood, ready to hand over to Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here. Try not to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. There is one thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. Oh, what? Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please. What's the new information you have, Inspector? It's this. The Boya's medical officer had finished examining of the body and managed to obtain the report. Oh, Kazuma's post-mortem report. Kazuma-san. So, what was the cause of death? Damage to the cervical vertebra is what is written in the report. His neck was broken? Yes, it would seem so. There was no obvious wounds or other signs of injury, so at first I think they were very considering poison. But it turns out they found no trace of poison in his system at all. Well, what was used then? Nothing has been found yet, but the fact that there are no signs of wound suggests it may have been a blunt object, something that would leave a mark. Oh, I see. All the body nerves run through the spine up to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck will induce death. There's a possibility and no obvious wound will be left. Poor Kazuma. I have a second copy of the report. If it might be useful. You're welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. I trust you. After all, if I didn't trust you, I never had agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, wouldn't I? Yeah. Thanks. The post-mortem report has been entered in the cover. Alright, let's check that out first. Hold on a sec. What's it like? Post-mortem report. Victim male 5 Eastern, sometime between 1 a.m. and a little past 2 a.m. of time of death. Cause of death, damage to the system. The victim was almost certainly broken as a result of storm wind area. No obvious external injury or trace of poison. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, the great. Mr. Sean was here, was he? Yes, he seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he tripped up on the floor investigating. Hey look, I mean look like Spider-Man, yeah! Mr. Schultz, what the hell are you doing? Oh, nothing, I'm just only experimenting my latest technology. You look like a creeper. Ah, well, nobody... You won't tell us all, don't you? Right. Anyways. But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have been becoming bored. Did he say anything at all? Actually, now you mention it, yes, just one thing, but he practically shouted. A shoe polish! What's all he said? Yeah! What's the other say? Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. It was when he was over there by the piece of book, don't you see? Ah, perhaps he was talking about this red cloud mark, don't you think? Ah, yes, that must be it. How do Mr. Jones know that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. What is it, Susato-san? Well, because my son was playing leather shoes with a top 10 here. Dark 10 here, a sort of dark brownish red then. Yes, a little like the color of the we're talking about dark. I can repair them fine. Oh, does this mean that this mark was made by the polish on Kazuma's shoe yesterday? Is cuff on the floor. The mark on the floor has been entered the cover person, please. That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I should return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Yes, I can see you. You were talking about giving evidence. I will tell Captain later. What? Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you. Poor Inspector, you look exhausted. Oh, no. Well... I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asogi's son. I was my responsibility. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have a heavy head ever since I woke this morning. A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still troubling too. Let's look at the floor again. So it's clear that these letters were written with the ink that was somehow spilled on the floor, and they spelled the Russian word for wardrobe. That seems to be an ambiguous pointer to you now that as you were sleeping there. But to be truly ambiguous, it should just spell out my name, don't you think? Well, either way, what fact means? It's hard to imagine that customers would have written his last word called word in Russian, which begs the question of who did write it. Okay, this one. It's really such a beautiful color. This glass, it looks like whatever it was had broken. Sorry, I read too fast. It looks like whatever it was had broken clearly into two. And then there's a brick color mark, which is shoe polish, according to the great detective you seem to know about. I suppose he must be from Kazuma-san's shoe. Maybe, but what I'd like to know is, how can the detective be so sure it's shoe polish and not something else? Because he's a great detective, of course. That's hardly a reason, is it? This is where Kazuma spent his final moments, rating his diary. 1:23 AM, I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 AM, but it looks like some sort of spider band is dangling from the ventilation grid. Looking at his writing here on this page, it's almost impossible to believe that he's gone. Kazuma's-san left us a terrible clue in these words, I'm sure. We have to solve this mystery now, Otto-san. We will. Okay, what else? Maybe up here? So this ventilation going to Miss Pavlova's cabin. Yes, that's right. And just a few minutes before he died, I saw something emerging from it. The Speckled band, as he described it. If only Miss Pavlova had been able to shed some light on it, but she seems to be as baffled as we are. Yes, I wonder if she's telling us everything though. I'm not sure. I know most people above would say the same thing to me, but there was something about that woman that didn't sit right with me. Yeah, there must be something going on. Whoop, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Whoop, let me go again.
You, where are you going?
Toilet?
Sure, but come back quickly.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, that guy is cool. That guy just letting us go. Look now. Seaman Stronghoff is gone. Strong enough? The bully Russian still who always crossing his arms and glaring at us. Ugh, all Russian. These Russian names are impossible to remember, even though they have some puppy names.
I'm just thinking.
La la. Nani the F? Did you hear that? It sounded like someone singing. Tra-la-la-la-la-la, I did the great detective way. Yeah! Miss Caroline, I know that like voice. Oh, never mind that. This is a good opportunity for us. Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can investigate. Definitely, before that stringy knot crewman comes back. It's strong enough, not stringy knot. Apparently he's taking his... Holmes, what are you doing? Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes. Oh. Wow, you never know where he's going to turn up next, don't you? Do you? Oh. He seems to be stealing a look at something he sings at himself. I did the great detective way. He's still singing. Don't you think he hadn't noticed us? Or he's simply in extremely high spirit? Yes, there were times, I'm sure you do, when the yard bit off more than they could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, it's a lucky her luck was about. Excuse me. I solved it all and I stood tall. I did the great detective way. Mr. Sholmes! Oh, what is it? You want to play? Wow. Geez, sorry to interrupt your carol singing. Okay. Honestly, I'm doing a fellow when singing, and I was about to reach the climatic finish. Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured now it's a good time as any. I very nearly dropped you to the floor with one of my famous quotes. Cool. Alright, I get that picture. Now could you put those fists away? Well, you could punch my handcuffs and... Wait, that would not work because you would injure yourself, but anyways... Mr. Sholmes, you seem to be examining something before we interrupted you. Ah, yes, that. I was immersed in studying the ship's log as penned by the stockily built crewmen usually on guard there. Oh yes, the ship's log. And did you find out anything useful from it? Well, after 2 AM this morning, the majority of the entries are blank, which means there was nothing to report. Nothing of note happened, so... You truly are a student of the land of the rising sun. You'll be utterly blinded by the... Excuse me. Your logic, my boy, is inverted. What do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Observe the other pages and all shall become clear. You will see the same crewman of Stan's century in the first class passageway, and he had an almost religious practice of recording nothing to report every half hour. Oh, he writes in every 30 minutes? Nothing to report? Precisely. Put this simply, the seaman write nothing to report when there is just that. And yet, the ship log from last night is largely blank. He didn't write nothing to report. Do you mean? Yes, there were circumstances afoot last night, which led to the seaman being absent in his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened? That remains a mystery for now. We can be sure of something significant took place. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habits of scribbling nothing to report in his log. There are important details I will stake my life on. You must log the ship's logic in your mental file. Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Good job! Okay, now to check. Yeah, all I said nothing to report and... Yeah, this is all by Biff Strong enough. Nothing to report, nothing to report, nothing to report, nothing to report, and something going on here. A piece of glass. Yeah, this one I see this. A belt. Alright, back. Ah, you're starting to understand why my way is. I see. What the shows? Brilliant! Oh, ouch! What is it? Are you hurt? Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be afflicted with a troubling head this morning for some reason. Nothing more. Well, my friends, until our next encounter. Toodaloo! I'm the great detective and no one's going to take away. He's still singing to himself. I can hear he's wandering down the passageway. Guess this.
Hey, everyone over there, please shut up. I'm trying to take a dump here.
Is something wrong, Sister Sun? You seem lost in thought. Just, well, I feel the same. Sorry? Ever since I woke up this morning, I have something of a headache. A sort of continuous troubling. Oh, you too? Anyways. Anyways. Let's move to Miss Pavlova's cabin and just search her place. The bag's open! Alright, win. Number 2. Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Good. Sister to the sun. Oh, where's she gone? Hey, what are you doing? Those are her private things. Well, for guys, it would be rude, but for us, well... Oh, come on. There's not a moment to waste, so we must investigate as quickly as we can. I suppose you're right, for Kazuma's sake, but you're for learning from the Sherlock, aren't you? Not just for Kazuma-san. What do you mean? It can't be long now until we arrive at the port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there. Really? We must solve this case now, Hodo-san. By ourselves if we have to. Yes, we will. Alright. It's searching time. Now this is the thing I'm most intrigued. The bag there. Hodo-san, are you there? Sorry. I'm right here, yes. Why? Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe while I was looking. There's no place to come. Oh, come on, I can't check the bag. Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know. Well, anyways, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside there. This one is full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all staged outfits. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding there, but no such luck. Okay, she might be up here. So this ventilation connects to Kazuma's cabin next door. Yes, although what the fool of a ship builder must be to open a ventilation in another room? Maybe? If so, then there's a gas leak next door. The occupant of this cabin would notice and raise the alarm. Oh, the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning. You don't realize I would die, right? There's a possibility, but anyways, last night Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled vent coming out of his ventilator. Okay. I can see here. This cabin door has the same simple sort of bolted latch that our cabin door has. If the bolt is drawn across, there's no way anyone could enter the cabin from outside. Yes, it's not a particularly heavy duty bolt, is it? But still, it would like cause its own car, would it? No, and the door is made of metal, so there's no chance of trickery using magnet to unbolt it from outside. And it's sealed up perfectly too. To stop any seawater coming in. 3 is the metal you told me of passage stretched through a crack around the closed door here. I seem to know a lot of tricks from opening doors. I'm starting to see why they suspect me. Okay. All the bolts are toppled over again. Look, every single one. Do you think that's a guard that the sleeper has? He toppled too though. It's exactly the same bookcase next door. In Kazuma's cabin. Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a typical ballet pose and fell against a bookcase. I don't know, would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company? Alrighty then. You must be having you lost your temper and knocked them all over in the federation. Not everything bad has happened on this ship because of me, you know. Well, anyways, I set them all straight again here too. I don't like seeing the things in this array. There we go. Alright. I suppose every camera will have to wait for the basket. Shall we have a look and see what's being thrown away? Notice that. It's poor etiquette to go sniffing on someone's... How do you know? Ugh, those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. However, there's special circumstances, I think. Exactly, we have no choice. I mean, we have to look at every nook and cranny around this area. There's hardly anything in here at all. Oh, well, that's a little disappointing. Hey, that's a... I wonder what's the little saucer doing in the floor. Yeah, it doesn't look like it moved up. More like it was being put there deliberately. Oh, it's a kitty! Meow meow! Do you think that we leak? What? A leak? Is that ship quite safe? I'm sure it's... Even there's a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship's going to sink. No, you're not right. No, you're right. Of course you're right. She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she? It would seem that the teapot is empty. The natural conclusion is the Russians are a very thirsty person. Oh, because Miss Pavlova only came into this cabin last night. She hasn't had a chance to make any tea yet. I mean, it could be ill. It's definitely that they're excessively thirsty. I lay 1,000 to 1 on it. You're rather abstain, aren't you, Naruto-san? How long was this one here? There's just a few books on the desk, nothing else. By the looks of it. Well, Miss Pavlova only ran away from the ballet. She hardly occupied from the cabin last night. That's true. I wonder what kind of book she had to read. Let me see. Yes, I see. It looks like Miss Pavlova enjoys reading. Books written in Russian. Thanks, I think I probably already knew that. It's rude to ask too much people, right? I kind of remember that. Well, my Miss Pavlova's case is open. It's complete on the inside, but according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend inside there. Yes, a friend that she had to keep secret. Because you're not allowed to bring animals on board as the SS Borea. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. And more into the point, where is it now? What's that?
Shut down the engines immediately! Vessel sighted on a quarter-mile for. Full stop! Up to starboard! All hands brake for impact! We're gonna crash!
What? What the? I think we're about to crash into another ship. What? This is a Suta-suta, are you alright? Are you in your... I think I'm fine, thank you, Naruto-san. It looks like we avoided a collision. Wait, that's how you lock the door? Hold on. Nothing reports. Wait. Oh, so that's how he... Oh, strong enough. You had some explaining to do. I think... Yes, the ship came to a stop. My goodness, what about you now? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Hello, is anybody there? South Evening Assistant. Oh, that sounds like Inspector Hosonaga. Is that you now, Hodo-san? Unbolt the door, quickly. What? The bolt? Look at that. The door's bolted. Did you do that to the doors? No, I didn't touch it. Well, that's strange. How did... And look at the books. Oh, they're just like they were before again. No, Haru-san, aren't you going to open the door and let the inspector in? I better tidy the place up first. Our violent emergency star has solved one mystery at least in a very vivid way. I knew what awaits us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. I hurried around tidying up the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart. Oh, that was short. Well, alright. Okay, since this is a little bit shorter than the last episodes, we're going to finish this up right now. But I'll be taking a short break for come on. Just give me a minute. Give me a second for a while. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. Without further ado, let's continue to the next kit, the next one. Hopefully, there's no part 5 or something like that, but let's continue. Somehow, the door to the cabin we were in ended up bolted after we made an emergency stop. Suda Sultan took a deep breath and gently slid back the bolt. It took us 15 minutes to finally unbolt the door because the fact that we're trying to clean up the place and
You! What are you doing in Miss Pavlova quarters?
ah, you both look unhurt. Good. Yes, we're fine. Thank you. How did that happen? We heard something about how we were going to get collide with another ship and we're going to get crashed and this and that. Yes, it appears to be a false report though. Oh, how did that happen? There's a dense fog outside, so it's extremely difficult to see. Someone must have thought he saw a ship ahead. This person obviously triggered the alarm and that's why we make an emergency stop.
Everything is chaos. Passengers are screaming, crews are running everywhere.
This first class area is the only quiet part of the ship at the moment. Oh, I see. Someone triggered the alarm. Does that mean that someone pressed that button outside? Ah, you wicked intruders! Dressed all in black, you are the devil! Sorry, I've been called a lot of things before, but devil at first? I mean, I don't have spiky hair. I'm just... What? You opened my travel case. How could you? What? No, we didn't touch it. That's right, Miss Pavlova. It was already open when we came into your cabin. Inspector. Yes. Wait, how do you know I'm Inspector? Arrest this man. I know he did it. He's a criminal. He's not enough. He killed me.
Duh, and he's a stowaway as well. His big problem is not to steal chicken. Do you believe it?
Take him away. He's a trespasser as well as everything else.
Stolen away, trespassing, killing. She's like, you are a devil.
It doesn't look good, does it?
There is a cell below deck. Throw him in. After cloud setup. Tomorrow we talk in Hong Kong. Then we give you straight to police.
Wait, a cell? Listen to the is there nothing you can do? This is a Russian vessel. I really have no jurisdiction here. After my last effort to appeal to the captain's good nature, I think I'm out of shit. This is terrible. This is a real crisis. I gotta find a solution. Fast, immediately. Yeah, I don't think I can talk to these two. Let me run down here. No, I don't think. What the fuck? What the hell are you doing, Shanks? What the fuck are you doing there? Mr. Jones, and did you steal Tiara? Naturally, I was analyzing what a weighty 20,000 rubles feel like on one's head. Have I not told you, as a detective, it is my business to know what other people do not? This is merely tomfoolery. Oh, my boy. Oh, no. Well, why were you hanging up from that hook before like a spider monkey then? Isn't it obvious? To properly assess the weight of the 20,000 rubles actually, have we determined I wish to determine if we would when they coincidentally looking hooked on the wall, so full of dragon bots. I never know whether to take this man seriously or not. I'll just do both. You again, the so-called great detective. Please remove the soap, please. Ah, Inspector, I confess to be I've been looking for you. I have something to report you urgently. Well, you might try looking me somewhere other than a hook on the wall next time.
What is report? Speak!
An urgent report from the great detective can mean but one thing. Yes! The case of the curious murder that took place last night here on this vessel, the steamship Boya, has been solved. By me, naturally. What? Really? Yes, I have eliminated all possibilities. No other explanations exist. So, allow me to illuminate all your minds. For I am about to reveal my great detective ability and my great deduction to the case.
Ha! You have solved it. Even Hedgehog understand this case. We all knew who was responsible for killing student boy this morning when we found criminal in Waterloo. Is that this stowaway, and he has handcuffed to prove it.
I didn't do it, and he just put in that just to say. And he never says he was a criminal, even he handcuffed me. The trouble is, there doesn't appear to be anyone else who could have killed the victim. Because as everyone knew, this cabin door was bolted shut from the inside. That means the culprit must have someone who was inside the cabin. Yes, it was all a locked room to detect the story.
Locked room at this point.
The room was locked. Well, I can't deny that. There's no way the boat would have drawn across from outside the cabin. You are all quite mistaken. The cabin next door is not the so-called locked room at all. What? Oh yes, there's another entrance. An entrance used last night by the culprit in order to gain access to the cabin despite the bolted door. Other entrance, we never discovered. Why? It keeps open mouth at you even as we speak. The ventilation, man. The ventilator.
You think this is funny, you stupid European. I cannot even put my arm through that hole.
That's because your arms are as thick as a tree trunk. You're suggesting that the culprit enters and left the victim's cabin through that time. It's not possible. But it is. At last night, the victim witnessed the intruder in the act of passing through the ventilator. Mr. Sholmes, did you mean... Are you referring to the word Kazuma-san's wrote in his diary? 1:23 AM, I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 AM, what looks like some sort of speckled man is dangling from the ventilator grill. Precisely, my dear madam. But what does it mean? What is this speckled man? The answer to the particular conundrum is this very cabin. Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes, what are you doing? I'm trying to pick up someone first before I can... Hold on, let me get some preparation. Let me think. Yeah. Everybody wants comfort. What? Oh, I'm sorry. There's a distant element in danger, but fear not, I am ready. I'm probably exposed to you all. See, will shock you during your calls. Behold! What the? Allow me to introduce to you all the band, the Speckled band. Or as in the snake. A snake? Indubitably. What? Indubitably. Indubitably. Mr. Shaw, just one thing. Lei, what troubles you? Well, that snake is nearly speckled, isn't it? It looks more stripy, what did you say? Yes, you're right. I think in this case you have to call it the stripe then, wouldn't you? You both see and observe with distinction, however. Do you not think that is precisely the trap in which the culprit wishes you to fall? Oh my gosh, really? It's a trap? How exactly? I think perhaps it's time I explain the intricacies of my train of thought. Are you ready, Miss Pavlova? I'm sorry for the young man who died, but that is all. He's dead and nothing to do with me. The whole thing is nothing to do with me. There are two conclusions I have drawn from the facts. Number one, last night your friend infiltrated the victim's cabin. And number two, that same friend was responsible for the victim's losing his life. No. She's telling us why the support. You... What? So must be right. You hit her nail on it. This young woman's friend killed Mr. Asogi. Wait, it couldn't be the snake, is it? It looks like he can't speak with that snake collar around his head. I would advise as little movement as possible, Seaman. You wouldn't want the fangs of that long friend of yours in your neck. So everyone, let us begin. Sherlock Holmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Oh no. Holmes, could you let me go first before... What is that? 4 reasons? Intruder's identity. Miss Pavlova, moments ago you claimed the phone. His death has nothing to do. This whole thing has nothing to do. Yet you can't decide yourself. Yes, when you recall this horrendous event, your aching heart smarts with pain. Yeah. And it's that very pain, the evidence in your inextricable link to the victim's death. So we must ask, what was the nature of this intruder that stole into the victim's cabin on that portentous night? Why, naturally, it was the friend with which you boarded with vessel, was it not? As I suspected, another telltale glance. Without a doubt, your friend is the royal usurper we see here before. Yeah, I thought it was a snake, but I don't think that snake would move around in the bag. It would just open up by itself and doesn't move up. And yet, the fact leaves us in a quandary. The victim written observation of the quiet. The victim written observation on the night in question tells us like a man. Whereas, regrettably, this specimen market do not fit that description in any way. What experience can Can we then give Craig? What was that sight that fell upon the victim's eye last night? No. No, don't look at me. It has nothing to do with this. Oh, but it does. You have the answer of this quandary even now, hidden behind your back. Yes, this at which you are trying to, but failing to conceal, can be only be the snake's slaughter skin. Evidently, after the subtle and horrible crime, the most deadly friend of yours shed his origin skin. No? I don't know what you're talking about. Last night, through the vent with the visual on this cabin, you then speckled the French little next door. Using the bell cord on the other side of the separation, the serpent slid descended into the victim's quarters. It appears the young gentleman who was about to lose his life as a speckled bear. Hold on a sec. Oh, wait. Oh, I just know. And welcome, Night PHP. Alright. Anyways, sorry. In summary, the nature of this friend of yours, which last night infiltrated the scene of the crime. Oh yeah. It's a rare breed of snake whose marking changes each time it slaughters its skin. Yeah! A snake so dreadful we can only imagine it will be found in the deepest depths of India. Yeah. A little second. And this is why I want to do this. Sherlock Holmes. Moving on, we come to the heart of the matter, the grim demise of the victim. How did this young man lose his life, and why? According to the data which I have praised, it would appear there were no visual signs of injury. In fact, the circumstances of the victim's death can only be explained by terrible venom. What? Didn't in the autopsy says was hit by something else, so it can't be that. Now, if we take it as a fact, we can reasonably imagine that there's remaining evidence to affirm that the scene of the crime. Yes, an examination of the deceased body will prove the cause of the victim's conclusively. The almost but not quite impractical puncture wound left by the venomous fang will seal the truth. Yes, the vestige of the snake bite delivered by your terrifying friend. This makes no sense. You sure to repeat it? There's no point of feigning ignorance, Miss Pavlova. After the incident, you endeavored to hide everything, didn't you? But now your involuntary glance betrays the hiding place you choose. That's a lie. You hide the evidence that links you to that victim's death in that traffic case. When we first met in this cabin, it came to my attention that your case moved periodically. Your serpent assassin was restless inside the doubt. You don't. It is telling that the victim made a note of a low whistling sound that he heard minutes before his end. That was your signal, was it not? The sound that you have used your train, your serpent friend. To train? Yeah! Indeed, you put the serpent through the ventilator and waited. After a period, you summoned it back with a whistle. Oh! Wow, perfect timing. Who said the whistle? You couldn't know the animal had done its duty, so you will listen for a sign like stop. If the victim appeared not to have been dispatched, you release the snake once more. Do you deny the snake has undergone such training? It's not true. It's not true. I never. Having slithered through the ventilator and down the bell cord, the creature needed only to sink its fangs in minutes. And his venom could course through the victim's veins, ending his existence forever. Fatality. Yeah! That is the true nature of the Speckled band that took the poor young man's life. There cannot be no doubt my logic is infallible. Thus concludes Sherlock Holmes' great detection of the Speckled band. Yeah! Am I just also... all like... Miss Pavlova has trained her pet snake as a killing machine. There on the floor you saw a saucer of milk that promised a food to keep to train any creature. I don't remember any snake drinking milk. They only eat rats and meats, rats and small animals. Come on. Incredible. Yes. It's wrong, isn't it? You solved the mystery. Amazing. Your great deduction really up to this. I see now why Hello Show becomes such a great household name. My dear man, it was nothing to remarkable. As the researchers say, I could have done it with one left hand. Could I venture an opinion, Mrs. Holmes? But of course, what's on your mind? It's just about your deduction before. Some things don't quite make sense to me. I welcome questions to my method, and will answer both loudly and proudly. Oh well, good. First of all, snakes are ad-libbing creatures, part of the reptile family. You are well informed, ma'am. And reptiles, don't drink milk. Yeah, that's... thank you. It's really only mammals that like to drink milk, you see. So, I'm not sure it would be possible to train a snake using milk as a reward. No matter. No doubt Miss Pavlova used some sort of aptitude to encourage the pet to do her bidding. Because millions of the logic holes. Well, there is something else. Snakes don't have no ears. Yes, I'm not sure it would be really possible to signal a snake by whistling. But ma'am, what about the tales of from Arabia? Have you not heard the snake that danced through the sound of flute? Ever heard of vibrations? I think perhaps the performer plays their music in time with the snake natural movements. Oh, I see. No hands, no feet, no ears. This creature is so inductive as to be practically useless. Don't take it out on the snake, Mrs. Holmes. Besides, the snake is taking out how strong of. That's another thing. Oh, you have more? Snakes use the scale on their belly to populate themselves. So, I'm not really sure if the snake will manage to climb up the flat bell cord with one hand. Then you should try harder. Please don't be angry with me, Mrs. Holmes. The point is, even if the snake has gone through a ventilator to the next door cabin, it couldn't have come back without help. What I'm trying to say is that there are a number of reasons why it's difficult to imagine this snake could have a part in this. I think you need to step out and help again, Mr. Artisan. Oh no, don't me. Am I going to do that dance again? Yes, we need to modify Mrs. shown sleepy dashes and turned them into the great ones they ought to be. I had a feeling that was coming. Alright, let's give it a try, and I need my cops to be on. Just what I was waiting, Mr. Holmes. Now, hold up. Yes, right. So, cast your eyes down your wrist again. What? Yay! I'm free again! You done it again, your cat's not undone. Where did it go? Fear not, I shall have them restart after my work is done. I really wish you'd leave them off. Now, everyone, let us begin. Hello Shum is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Yeah! Alright, let's... Okay. I think I figured out that this, if it's not a dog, then and it's not a rabbit, it's definitely a cat. So. Okay, I'm just gonna move to the forward. It did nothing to do with me. There must be something I'm missing. Yeah. It's not aching hot. Look at the hand. She does have a pain experience on her face. Yes, that's true. She does also Kazuma's son's death is weighing heavy on her mind. But you're not sure Mrs. Shum has read her quite correctly, is that? Could it be some other way to pay her? Especially now. Let's take a moment. Can we look at closer at Miss Pavlova? Ah, yep. Oh, now the sun. Look! It looks a very painful wound. It looks like a scratch made by some kind of small animal. And fairly recently too. Well, what are the scratches? Or does it appear here any? I say this one. Come on. Yes! Oh yeah! Yes! Yes! When you recall this horror events, that claw scratch must be painful. Indeed. And simple observation reveals that the wound is fresh. Miss Pavlova, did you in fact receive that scratch? Something last night? And I would think about the young man who died next door. I feel so sad. And when I feel sad, the pain from the wound is worse. Yeah! And it's that very pain that evidence of inextractable link to the victim's death. So we ask, what was the nature of these intruders that stole into the victim's cabin at the Port Tempest night? Alright, let's see, it was the friend maybe. As suspected. Another telltale glance. Yeah, she must be looking at it without the... yeah, it's not the... Yeah, it's all because of the snake chain that comes out. It seems that the scratch mark on the back of his hand was made by this friend, doesn't it? Except snakes don't have claws, do they? No, they don't. They don't have either hands or feet which claws may grow. Well then, if they're snakes, it's not that obvious. What is the trying to be trying? Well, I think I'm easy obviously. Okay, time to move this thing around. Ah, there you go. Hello. Ah, look at that photograph in the frame. It must be something Miss Pavlova brought her when she ran away. Meow meow. She especially because yes, that's true. But suddenly is that little black picture she's holding that caught my eye. Ah. Kitty. Meow meow. Yep. Yes! Oh, your friend is a kitten but a cat. Without a doubt, your friend is the little kitten we see before us. Yes! The scratch on the back of your hand makes that abundantly clear. Oh no. The whereabouts of this black kitten isn't clear, but what is clear is that you brought the animal when you ran away, didn't you? Daka is my... Daka is my best friend. You can just... You know what? I'm not going to question that. Now I'm more. I couldn't leave her behind. Darker would appear to be a Russian blue. And yet, the fact leaves us in wonder. The victim is right. With the observation is denied the question Speckled band. I still gotta wonder, where the hell he get the snake from in the first place? This specimen marking does not fit the description in any way. Explain explanation can be given. Wait, what was the sign that fell upon the victim's eye last night? Oh, right, now. There's nothing real in this. Oh, but it does. You have the answer to the one even now, hidden behind your back. Yes, that which is you trying but failing to conceal. Did you see that? She just took something out of her pocket and hid behind her. If she just left it in her pocket, no one would have known. Oh yes, employees like are so specially. He was so... I thought the deduction was so special, or maybe it's he believed that was a ploy. Anyways, I find it hard to believe that this skin of that's the skin of sin, in which just what is probably hiding behind your back. Alright, time to check. Well, it is Speckled and it's a band, but what is it? It seems to be soft and fluffy. A long piece of cloth soft. A cat toy! It looks like... I think it may be a cat toy. There's some sort of common in the Western family. How's the toy of a cat? Cats like to chase a band around and pose with it. Keep it in particular solid plate. You only need to wave it in front of them. Until you catch it. There's some positive dog. Alright. Ah, so we can change this way around. Yes! Yeah! Yes! The thing that you are trying to but fail to conceal is a cat toy. Precisely, and the true nature of another infamous Speckled. And it was this toy that you dangled through the ventilator. You wave it around, I presume. Naturally, the victim could not fail to notice it. But why? For what reason? My dear boy, there can only be one answer to that. After the feline friend disappeared through the ventilator into the neighboring cabin, Miss Pavlova attempted to use the Speckled cat's toy to incite the creatures to return. In summary, the nature of his friends, Miss Pavlova, which last night infiltrated the scene of crime, is a blithesome Russian blue breed of the cat by the name of Darka. A truly troublesome feline, young Darka is going to be. She must be caged once found. You will forgive us for borrowing the photograph of your pet, Miss Pavlova. The photograph of Miss Pavlova and Darka had been entered courtroom. It was after I gave her food last night. Right, because I'm thinking that this is the bell. Yeah, okay. She did have something to do with his murder. Okay, that's when it happened. She scratched the back of my hand and then ran up the bell cord. Before I could do anything, she had disappeared through the ventilator. Darka, she is so naughty. A beloved kitten. How? Okay. Okay, now get back to how this guy died. Moving on, we come to the heart of the matter, the green demise of the victim. How did this young man lose his life? Okay, we just have to skip this one to see. Let's see next. Let's move on. Blah, blah, blah. What Mr. Shum says is true. There were no signs of wound anywhere on the Kazuma's body. That's right, but Mr. Shum seemed to be unaware of one very important detail. Kazuma wasn't poisoned. Yes, it would seem so. Let's give him the information he's missing. Yeah, the autopsy report. Sorry. Yes! Yeah. In fact, the circumstances of this fixing death can only be explained by the post-mortem report. Here you go, Holmes. Oh. I'm sorry about it. Yes, I knew it was the it was one or the other. Yeah, sure, Holmes. His neck was indeed the breaking of the circuit, but it's fatal. Only the glide will be strong enough to survive that. Siemens Roma is a some mod of figure.
Dog, you would be denominated, you ass!
The jury's out. Anyway, we have on good authority that the victim's neck was broken. Now, if we take that as fact, we can easily imagine that the remaining evidence to affirm at the scene of the crime. Yes, an examination of the deceased body will prove the positive. I can't help with this guy. Kazuma died because his neck was broken. In other words, he was probably struck by something or some. Yes, that's a possibility. As of yet, no weapon had been found though. Usually Daka didn't silently creep up behind Kazuma and deal him with the gun. Cat! I suppose, but did you say cat punch? No. It's possible that he fallen. Yeah, it was possible that he had fallen and hit the ground. He knew the traveler act of misfortune he broke his neck and axe. Oh yes, the backfall could explain. It's rather hard to believe because Masando wasn't a consummate. Well, we need to fix the deduction somehow. Is there anything from the scene that could explain what happened? Yes, this one. Mark on the floor. Yes! This one here. Yes! An examination of the mark on the floor will prove the cause of the death conclusively. These particular marks, so prominently visible next to the victim's body, is the deposit of shoe polish. Shoe polish? Indeed, possibly inspired by a little analyst device I construct, which I carry now as a matter of course. Beeswax, tallow, and dye were my result. The undeniable ingredients of shoe polish. And the color of the shoe polish is a perfect match to the color of Mr. Asogi's lace leather shoe. Look at the mark. It's not hard to imagine what happened. For some reason, Mr. Asogi must have caught his foot at that point on the floor and tripped. Please, no. And now, by the dreadful turn of misfortune, caught his neck against some immovable object he fell to the floor. Suffering a fatal blow to the spine, the victim's vertebrae shattered and instantly he lost his life. I don't know anything about this. Is that really true? What about the evidence left at the scene where Mr. Asogi lost his life? Yes, the fact has to suggest. Yes, the fact that he is a thing. We did all you could to conceal incriminating evidence. Now your involuntary glance betrays the hiding you choose. That's right. Okay. It can't be the case, it must be something else. I can't believe it. Customers are nearly tripped over and now he's more. Can't be true. I know it's hard to believe, but the mark on the floor does seem to suggest what happened. But and this part of Mr. Sherlock Holmes' deduction is right. Miss Pavlova is trying to hide some evidence that will prove it. Here in this cabin, somewhere in the directory that she just cast her eye. Well, let's have a good look at it. The answer must be here somewhere. Check this. Wait. Wasn't that before Isabella started occupying this cabin last night? Presumably there was not much rubbish in it yet. Oh, what we have here. It's a broken piece of glass, isn't it? Yes, it is. I feel I've seen someone before. It looks like perhaps more than your mind simply tricks me. But why didn't you see it earlier? This is a tiara. Yes! You look at the great trick, but do it! Yeah! That's right. You hide the evidence that links you to the victim's death in the wastepaper mess. Here we have the fragment of something. Strikes a glass object you can see. One that has a finger and... Precisely, we found another piece of the glass on the floor in Mr. Asogi's cabin. Yeah! As you can see, these two pieces fit together. So, Miss Pavlova, shall we consider what this tells us? Why would be that part of this glass object which was evidently broken at the scene of the victim's death should be found in the wastepaper vessel in your cabin? You are acquainted with this glass barrel, are you not? I don't know in the hush to rest excellent words won't save you this time, dear girl. Why? Yeah! Because we have conclusive evidence linking to you to the blood in question. What? Take it away, Mr. Hold on. Yes, the evidence linking. Alright, the cat. Yes! If you look at this photograph, you can clearly see, hanging from Daka's collar, the very glass belt in question. The truth has caught up with you, Miss Pavlova. The young man who lost his life last night did so after a truly inauspicious fall. And the cause of the fatal stumble? Your absent feline friend Daka. I couldn't tell anyone. I'm sorry. What? No breakdown? Dead by tripping over a cat. Solve. Elementary, yeah. Why don't you tell us now, Miss Pavlova? Tell us exactly what happened last night. It was a little after 1 in the morning. It was so late, I hadn't had time to feed Daka, so I gave her some food. And then, all of a sudden, she scratched me and jumped out my head. People do say that cats become very anxious and nervous in new environments. She was so fast, she didn't disappear in the ventilator before I could stop her. And that is how you acquainted the rather nasty wound on the back of your hand, I take it. Yes. And I had to read rules of the wall. I knew I was not allowed Daka with me. Yes, modern science suggests that animals can carry infectious disease. It's a precaution, really. So I listened and listened, trying to hear if there was some noise in the next cabin. It was very quiet, though I was sure if someone was there, he must be sleeping. So at that point, you thought it was safe to let the kitchen back again. By dangling the end of the toy through the ventilator into the adjoining cabin. That girl always the toy. It didn't work. Nothing worked. I tried using her favorite toy. I tried whistling to her softly, but nothing. She didn't return. So the fading was a sound was wrote on his diary was Miss Pavlova trying to retrieve her pet. Cats had the propensity to remain hidden in the shadows when frightened. They must be hidden in the bed. Yes, so there was nothing else to do. I just had to wait until she had calmed down. But then... Oh, wow. I nearly passed out when I first shot. I heard a cry and then, oh, it was such dreadful bang. Then afterwards, nothing. It was totally silent. Kazuma was... But how did the other one go the other side then? For the appearance of the brown mark on the floor, it seems like they were... What you heard was the victim stepping on the glass bell and tripping. The SS boy was a large person, but even she can pitch and roll violently around one. Wait, did the cat die? The Asogi was already off balance as a result of the ship lurching when the cat got under the feet. The combination of unfortunate factors could easily cause him over to fall. What became the kitten afterward? In the end, I managed to get her to come back through the ventilator. Yet that guy is nowhere to be seen. I must have forgotten to lock my case, and now she's disappeared again. Gracious, the cat is as insufferably useless as I am. Well, he knows something about himself at least. When I woke up this morning, I heard a young man in the cabin next to me had died. I couldn't bring myself to tell him what had happened. I was too scared. Scared they will send me back. Oh, hold on a minute. What about the snake? You're right, where is it? If the snake isn't your friend, Miss Pavlova, then who is it and where did it come from? What on earth is such dangerous teachers doing on the... Wait, is your snake? I'm sorry about making the... Oh, I didn't say. Sorry, I was this coughing in my mouth for a long time. Sorry. Snake is my plane. His name is Piroshko. Piroshko. What? What? That snake belongs to you? Yes, I left to get dragged along, but... Sorry, lazy. But anyway, he escaped from cage when emergency alarm sounded. I was looking for you. I did not expect him to find him here. Yes, how did the snake get to this cabin? Animals are not permitted on board. Ha! We are the sea for 1 year! You want to be so long with your close friend? You are someone to understand? Screw you! Wouldn't you find someone a little more human who understands you better? Well, the other guy does not even like me and we always argue with each other, so what's your point? Fair point. But my dear bully fellow, can't you avenge the snake? Surely you can appreciate the danger you're putting everyone in. No, madam, this is a... Roscoe does not have done. He is humble, very low but very gentle. He's adorable, like Glenn. It's a boa? It's venomous? Venomous? Yes, now he's hungry, so he's in bad mood. But once I feed him, you will see big smile. And you feed him what? Milk, I suppose? Ha! Like they say this. Milk chicken? Ridiculous. Snakes that drink milk are only stupid stories. This is no Hanna-Barbera or stupid cut US cartoon jokes.
Close cut his mouth. Big fat loud mouse.
Oh, so is that why the mouse track in the passengers are this way?
Of course. How else can I catch my friend's flavor food?
Nothing to say, top of the food chain is like the looks in their eyes right now. It refused to drink milk. It can't hear whistle. It can't climb out the balcony, and it's not. Is he going on a mental breakdown?
How the deuce did something so inept landed? How the deuce did something so inept landed straight down? Oh.
Guys, I think I need someone to. I think somebody needs to help me up. I think I've fallen down.
Oh.
Holmes, how the hell do you trip yourself down? Don't ask, just pick me up.
It's not my fault. I do not make up stories. My previous cut is nothing to do with this incident. It's common sense.
So that's what happened. That's the truth behind my best friend's tragic death. That's it? It's very short. Okay. Miss Pavlova, I understand the difficult situation you found yourself in, and I do sympathize. But please remember this. A young man lost his life. If you're going to attempt to cover up for your guilt with lies, then no matter what the circumstances, I cannot forgive you. What are you talking about, Miss Pavlova? What lies? Miss Pavlova just confessed everything. It was just a series of unfortunate events, an accident. Oh, so I think he also noticed that it's not. I'm no great detective as shows. I don't have a gift for knowing the truth. Even I can see that was not the truth. Don't you agree, Miss Now? To be fully honest, yes. There's a disrespect in Miss Pavlova's side, I'm sure of it. I can't put my finger on this piece. Okay. Okay. For first thing I'm going to say is that I know like this is this discrepancy, but I would say maybe it's controversial. Contradiction, sorry. Let me just check that. Yeah. Okay. It is. So sometimes I might say it's contradiction or discrepancy or inconsistent on the testimony. So let's go to continue on this. Sorry about that. I confess, I was intending to let Scotland Yard deal with any outstanding issues with this matter. Oh? I am only present here for a very specific reason. The truth is, you, Mr. Naruto, are simply a distraction. A distraction. I do hope you're not finding your shackles too uncomfortable. Again. Not again. When did you do that? Especially on your wrist as the result of my intervention. I was rather hoping I could resolve the matters before we made our next port call. You will, Mr. Sholmes? Yes, but I overlooked one important detail. The deceased young man was a very close companion of yours. Was he not? Yes, Kazuma was a close friend. I owe him my freedom even. In that case, we must follow this to its conclusion. No further distractions. You must uncover the real truth here, Mr. Naruto. Yes, whatever that may be. The key to this is the contradiction in Miss Pavlova's story, I'm sure. If I can chase that down, then maybe the truth will be clear. The truth about how you died, about the scene that Alright, I see what I can do. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Lam. So then, shall we begin? Yes. What we should wonder first is the victim who lost his life in the cabin was shot on the inside? Was this truly an accident or was it in fact no accident? That is what we must establish in the first instance. But we already established it, haven't we? The man tripped over the kitten and had climbed into his cabin via the ventilator. Tragically, yes, but still an accident. Hold it! Wait, let's just take a step back. It doesn't make sense if that's really what happened, does it? I'm going to have to ask you to spell it out for me, I'm afraid. Yes, it's starting to take shape now. There's a clear contradiction. Thank you. Between the facts and Miss Pavlova's story. The cabinet is right here in Kazuma's cabinet. So that couldn't be possibly a mere accident. Really? Let us show our hands, Miss Pavlova. Time to present the evidence. The evidence that proved the victim died was no mere accident. Shit. Maybe it's the color? Yes! What point are you trying to make with that? I'm starting to see how comes with that, I think. Yeah, you are. Oh shit, I got it wrong. Okay, I got this. Either the absence that you expect to find at scenic art, or the presence of something you should. Wait, I need to check this. I think oh yeah. The one thing is, why is he written in Russian and why? Bullshit, because I don't. There's no way that Mr. Asogi could have left this message on the floor. That's correct. It's Russianism. Indeed it is. The word written means water. I see what you mean. Most people would leave a dying message in their native language, Japanese language. But it was studying Russian. It's a simple language. He could have picked it up very fast. That doesn't seem like it. That's actually not the point. It makes no difference whether he knew Russian or not. Sorry, what do you mean? That's exactly what I said before. No way Mr. Asogi could have left this message on the floor. And the reason why is clearly explained here. Damage to the certificate will directly result in instant death. Instant death. Oh! Which means, after the victim fell to the floor, he couldn't possibly have written anything, because he was already dead. That's not the only reason either. There's something else we found amongst Mr. Asogi's cabin. A remnant, something that couldn't possibly have been there if what Miss Pavlova was told us that. What? So she doesn't have noticed that too then. Well, the something else that gives the truth away. Another piece of evidence that was no accident. In other words, this one? Yes! Yeah, the mark on the floor. How that thing happened. This piece of broken glass next to the mark on the floor. Okay, I thought it earlier it was actually the cat. Because where the heck is the cat? But I think I'm more likely being an idiot. But no, because I thought, where's the cat? So maybe. But then I thought about it. Oh, the words. This piece of broken glass next to the mark on the floor. But that's the glass bell kitten has around his neck. You already know about it. It was broken in half when the victim tripped over and the cat fell. So we had satisfaction explanation. Where's the flaw in the logic? Unfortunately, there is a very big flaw. A fatal flaw. What? If that's really what happened, then how did the one half of the bell end up back here in this cabin? Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, remember if we found the other of the glass in the waste paper basket? You can't explain that, Miss Collins. Oh no. Both these pieces of evidence clearly point out the same conclusion. Then when Mr. Asogi died last night in his cabin, there was someone else in the room. And that same person deliberately arranged the scene to disguise the truth in order to cover up his or her own guilt. Yeah! Yes, there was someone else present in Mr.
Hold it! You are wasting time! Someone else was there. Ah, of course, we all know this.
What are you talking about?
Volcano was bolted shut from inside. There was no way in or out.
Oh yes. Oh no, there is a way.
The only other person cabin for a young student that was you.
Yes! Yes, I know. No, I mean, it's true. I was in the cabin when it happened. We were shut inside the cabin wardrobe, to be precise about it. But I don't know Russian. There's no way I could have left the message. Not would have. There's no way you could have left that message. To be precise about the detail. Would you mind? Forgive me, my dear fellow. As I was saying before I socked this guy for accusing me for Russian war, but anyways, I was saying. The person in question wrote the word order in the Russian on the floor. In an attempt to incriminate me crime, even though I had me asleep in death the entire time. And then the same person picked up the broken glass bell that had fallen to the floor. For fear it become evidence that will show up how Mr. Asogi really died. Why would this person take all the pieces back of the bell away? Leaving half behind was already going to the questions. Yes, well, it was past 1 o'clock in the early hours of the morning. The cabin would have been quite dark. The single small lamp suspended to the ceiling would barely have cast any light on the floor. Little one then the culprit failed to notice a fragment of tiny item. It was a bad item. You suspect me?
Hold it! I didn't!
Same as Speckled.
Nina is woman C. She is daughter of strong sailor. 2 years ago, they noticed her dancing skill and she went away to join ballet camp. But before, she was a dancer on this ship, a member of this ship band. You do not excuse ship's angel of being criminal.
Ah, so that's it.
You said that when young student died, Nina was there in his camp. But that is not possible. I need my truth.
Well, this is almost interesting. Then why would you give your tooth pray? How can you say that?
You are a gladiator, you should know. Look through the eyes. Cabin bulkhead was bolted up from inside. Nobody could go into cabin. Not Nina, not anymore. Oh, you want to tell me that killer can walk through your door? Yet, it's impossible.
He's right. Oh wait, think about the detective stories. People often tie threads around door latches so they can open door calls from the outside.
Look, are you stupid? These bulkheads are not barn doors.
Certainly not. They are watertight doors, as one would expect to find any modern steamship constructed with steel with not a gap inside. No threads for me the magnet we have to use. No, of course not. I thought so. And Mr. Naoto suggested it earlier. So Sato, how could you shift it on me? Hello? I didn't. So senior someone by the cabinet grab before the shop outside. Not necessary.
What?
I put it all into you that I put it to you that I could board this cabinet without laying a finger. And it is in this very cabinet you can see the traces of the method I have in my having been using. I don't believe it. Well, Mr. Nakoto, I believe you know what I mean, don't you? The way they shut the board cabinet from the outside. One way does point in my face. You think you know what Mrs. Shaw meant, Mr. Nakoto? Yes, and so should you, because we've seen it happen. Indeed we have. So, what do you care to do on Earth, Mr. Nakoto? Find out the telling sign that matters used to slide the cabin door. Of course, there's one here. Yes! Bookshelf. Look at the bookcase there. See how all the books and things are toppled over? That must have happened when the ship made its emergency stop. Yes, that's right. It's a very popular example. When the engines are thrown in reverse, the violent jolt goes through the entire ship. Any small object down, fastened down to a bound to follow it. I believe, yes, it's what we know as a force of inertia acting on the object. Is there nothing Suzuto doesn't know or isn't? In her book at least read it. Whatever we call it, the same force that pushes over those books on the bookcase also makes something else in this cabin move. The bolt on the cabin door. Huh? It was very obvious after the emergency stop that ship made earlier. We had come into this cabin all along before and we hadn't bolted the door. But then... Hello? Is anyone there? Shout if you need assistance. Oh, that sounds like... Inspector Hosonaga. Oh yes. That's it. When the ship starts out with both flew across and locked the door. Yes. It may not matter, but it's small and light enough to be moved by the ship's sudden change of speed. Or the force of inertia, if you call it inertia. Are you trying to say that last night, after Mr. Asogi was killed, the SS Courier made another emergency stop? When I woke up this morning and looked around the cabin, I thought it looked a little off. All the books on the shelves had toppled over, and all the ornaments. It was almost as if someone had run their hands across the shelves and literally knocked everything over. Yes, I remember that. And I stood them up all again, didn't I? Then, when we came in the cabin, we were surprised to see the same thing there. All the books and everything had toppled over, just like in Mr. Asogi's cabin. Oh my! Do you have anything to say about this, Miss Pavlova?
Are you out of your mind? You saying Boyer made emergency stop?
It does seem a little far-fetched. How could that possibly happen? Unless you're saying that the culprit is actually someone from the engine room. Oh, it's simple enough. Are you forgetting the button in the passages outside? Used to trigger the emergency alarm? Oh yes, of course. It was a notice, wasn't it? Telling you only press the button in times of emergency. On dark nights when the fog is dead, the captain cannot afford to rely on the eyes of his lookout alone, hence the placement of the number of buttons around this vessel to allow any crewman to raise the alarm. The solar button. 1 is almost compared to press satisfy one's curiosity. Yeah, you did it, didn't you?
Wait, it was you?
Yeah, I was it. Shams, what the fuck, man? Yeah, I have to swear, sorry about it. Most of the time I would say but this guy is crazy. This, if he doesn't in real life, he's going to get to jail like that. Well, when the button is pressed, 2 things had happened interestingly. I'll say the emergency alarm bell rings and the vessel comes to complete stop. As indeed, it's a little early today. Oh, what? Mrs. Sholmes? Surely it wasn't you who... As I said, a button has but one purpose in life. To be pressed! But the basic question. Oh god. He sounds almost proud of himself. A child.
How dare you mess with shit? I need for you to get that you are much in trouble now.
Now, I'm sure that all can wait until later. I mean, I give now holder the clue about it, right? Yes, but you know what? Yeah, thanks, but come on. Let us not overlook the fact that we can have now learned the valuable lesson. When the vessel makes an emergency stop, the bolts on the cabin door slides closed. So, what we must now consider. Yes, it all comes down to one thing now. Last night, after what happened to Mr. Asogi, did this ship make an emergency stop or did it not?
You are idiot. Volga is huge ship with many detention. If we make emergency stop even in the middle of the night, there will be chaos everywhere.
Why did you toss me something? Well, it's clearly possible that some kind of emergencies happened last night. We had evidence to support the idea. Really? What evidence are there? Fascinating. Do show us, my good man. What evidence promotes the theory that some emergency gripped with the vessel last night? The ship log. Yes! Seaman strong enough. It's your duty to patrol the first class area in the ship, isn't that right?
Duh, that is polite. What?
And the ship's log here, this will be where you record the latest activities.
What are you doing with that? That is mine.
You rather carelessly left it at the top of the little ship. We were in the passageway up there. But as responsible passenger, we took into our care with the mind to return you later.
I left it that on purpose. Screw you. I was taking dump. That is where I put it all.
The point is, looking at what you usually recorded, it's clear that under normal circumstances you write the phrase nothing to report every 30 minutes. But from 2 o'clock last night until first light this morning, nothing was recorded at all. Nothing was recorded in the log?
That is... Duh, because nothing happened.
But if nothing happened, you wouldn't normally write it nothing to report, wouldn't you?
Well, no. Then no ink?
Indeed so, which tells us that shortly after 2 a.m., something happened. About SS Good. Something sufficiently significant to make you forget you were in the ship's log in fact. Are you suggesting that the ship really did make an emergency stop in the middle of the night?
Stop talking rubbish.
If I'm perfectly honest, I find it a little hard to believe in myself. Oh, why? Well, because if something as major as emergency stop really happened, surely all of us would have noticed. I mean, we'd be all panicking like crazy like just now. That's very true. Thanks to the emergency stop we experienced earlier, we all know it would feel like now. The ship lurched so violently and the alarm bell was so loud, I can't imagine anyone sleep through that, even if it happened in the dead of night. Well, no, that's a good point. Come now. What of the trolley? Sorry? What do you mean? Your head, man. The troubling of your head since this one. We all suffer with it. Oh, yes, I have the headache. You're right. In fact, I haven't been feeling myself since I woke up. Now what I have? My head has been feeling heavy ever since dawn. Yes, you all have to remember that they have to just access this. He's right, my head's been popping today too. Since eating dinner yesterday evening, everything has felt so hazy. I can't even remember anything that happened after I climbed back inside the wardrobe. The first thing I noticed this morning was the troubling pain in my head. I'd already been dragged out of the wardrobe. I had those handcuffs put on me by that time. Why didn't I wake up when all this happened to me? Tell me, Mr. Good, you bought this vest as a stowaway, didn't you? Oh, well, yes. Sorry. The stowaway class of accommodation doesn't usually continues. Why did you survive? Well, Cosmo looked up to me. He was already happy to share his news. So we enjoyed some of the whole roasted chicken dish that was served yesterday. You mean I take it? Yes, it got poisoned? I have it all. Cosmo wasn't fond of chicken. Oh really? So Perfecto didn't eat any of the chicken out. That's right. He didn't touch it. It's very... Oh, come on. Well, my dear fellow, does that not strike you? Mr. Sholmes, do you mean you say that there was something wrong with the chicken? I do. No, really? Is that really true? The meal prepared for the passenger last night had been tampered with? Tampered with the addition of sulfuric designed to induce a very decent number to those who consume it. A sleeping drug? Do you mean whoever did lace every meal with a sleeping drug so no one would notice the ship's emergency stop? Listen now, though. Of course that's not what Mr. Sean meant. Far-fetched idea. Precisely. Placing every meal of every passenger on board with a sleeping drug would certainly be impossible. Unless, that is, every single member of the crew was a conspirator. What? Mr. Sean? Well, seaman. I'm sorry to say that any more deception like this matter will get you nowhere. Ah, so that's why, because you stole away her into it very early. If you refuse to talk, then there would be an inquiry made to the shipping company, of course. And were that to happen, every member of the crew, and that captain himself, would be hauled over the coals. Except Hosanna, who has nothing to do for aiding and abetting a renegade. Please, no more. I will tell everything. I can't make problems like this for everyone anymore. These crewmen are your former comrades, I believe. Yeah, just now he said it out. Yes, so when I decided to run away, I asked them to help me. We all agreed to help. Everyone together. She threw away everything, the fame in the belly. Mother Lazia, we wanted to help our angel. Anyways, sorry. I don't believe it. You are right. We sleeping in chicken last night. Yes, I remember now. I did notice showing a lump of something strange at bit at one point. Duh, you gonna make all the how you say dissolve? Talk about heavy season. At midnight in water near Shanghai, we put our angel on board. He was held by comrade on shore with small fishing boat. While all the passengers of the SS Boy slept soundly, thanks to almost miraculous effect of slumber-inducing potion that their meal living inside contained. So, you have what happened. The only people awake on the ship last night were the crew, people who disliked chicken, and the newly boarded passenger Miss Pavlova. And then this would be possible for you. You could have used your emergency stop trick to lock Kazum's cabin door. How does that make sense? Surely every cabin door would have ended up locking in that case and there would have been complete chaos. Oh, I wouldn't say so. What? Ah, of course. Just like us, all the other passengers would have eaten their evening meals with chicken in their cabin, after which they would have been overwhelmed by tiredness because of the sleeping drug. Quite, and accordingly, all passengers were already in their cabins for the night. Yes! The overwhelming majority of passengers would happen to sleep with their cabin doors bolted anyways, and so one of them would have found it remarkable to find the door locked in the morning. In summary, in order to fasten the bolt of a single cabin door on ship, the culprit brought the entire vessel to an emergency stop in the early hours in the morning. You have talked long time and said many things. What is point? The point is what I said earlier. There was somebody else present than the scene of crime when the victim lost his life last night. Someone who left a message in Russian on for an attempt to incriminate others. Someone tried desperately to hide the broken fragment and reveal the culprit's identity. And someone used the ship's emergency stop codes. See it. All told, a busy night. But I do not have anything to say. You would like to speak with you, your long English words and explain your clever idea. But I'm sailor, and sailors don't listen to long boring stories. We don't believe. Sailors like me, we trust only what we see with our own eyes. Allegedly, right? What? I have quite the same disposition, my good man. Observation to me is everything. Mr. Naruto. Oh, yes. You heard the accusatory cry of joy of the wind. What accusatory cry of the wind? Sorry? You lost me. Proof of involvement, man, but you can't hear such call with your ears. No, you must hear with your eyes for observation with the base of all deductions. What are you talking about, you? I believe the time has come for one final logic reasoning spectacle to explode the truth. Yeah. So, Mr. Naruto, your assistant, please. Wait, what exactly is wrong? Don't worry, this. With observation, my dear fellow, just as I said, of all two perceptions. Observation. You remember, Mr. Naruto? You know that someone tried to replicate happened by tampering with sea number. Asogi is there. What we can find some trace of evidence that one of these two. Precisely. But like clearly grasp my meaning. Alright, I'll see what I can do. So we're looking for a trace of evidence that shows someone's house was there last night when that's my name. Okay, so this time we're not going to do the dancing thing. Okay. I can't see shit. Why are earrings a bit different? Tree trunks. Yes, it's certainly happened. In a way, I couldn't have done it. presumably lost. Oh, sorry. Blame on those hairy tree trunks. Hello?
Yes!
Seeming strong enough. You seem to have quite a large purple stain back on your white uniform.
Yes, I don't know where that dirt come from.
So nothing particularly comes in mind about the stain.
What are you trying to say?
It appears that the significance of the stain has escaped your attention, Seaman. Can we just say sailor rather than seaman? Because this thing is going to get a lot of dirty jokes out of this. Allow me to make this plain. I just want to close strong off. It's a very large purple stain on the back. I think one made it. Indeed, so, Mr. Nakoda, present the evidence that proves it. My pleasure. Alright then. Should be the guy. Yeah, the purple ink, this one.
Yes!
Thank God it says. Break it down. Yes, the photograph and the ink showed. That's what causes stain on your ink. A rather unusual color of ink. Oh. Ah, the penny drops at last. Now you see the symbol. The Russian word on the floor next to the victim's body was written purple ink. And the stain on the back of the uniform is ink of exactly the same color. If the ink has been dried, could be possibly has stained your uniform in that way, which means you must have been present in the cabin in the moment immediately after the ink was spilled.
Alright, yes. It was me. I did it. Everything. I arranged everything in that student's cabin to make it look like Wardrobe Man did it. Then I pressed button to make boy do emergency to stop and boy cabin door shut. I did everything so no one would suspect our angel.
If, please.
Don't worry, Angel. Let me do talking. It was after 1 in the morning. I was on duty patrolling Pacific. Then our angel came to me. He was white like sheet.
Beef, please. You must help me.
I went with her. The door to cabin number 1 was open. When I looked inside, I saw student boy on floor. What happened here?
Please, don't tell me. My little one, my little boyfriend.
Everything had happened in cabin like it's like Angel told you. The kitten escaped to the ventilation into Asogi's cabin. Then he tripped over and he broke his neck when he fell to the floor. Yes, that is right.
So after the incident, when the cat ran away, Miss Pavlova then visited the cabin next day, only to find its occupant lying lifeless on the floor.
She said she was worried when she heard the sound of something falling on the floor. That's when she went to look. No, Angel. The door was not locked, so she opened to look, and you already know what happened after.
There's just one thing, if you wouldn't mind.
What?
When you went to Miss Asogi's cabin, Miss Pavlova, was she already dead?
Why?
Why?
I already told you, when Nino opened the door of the student cabin and looked inside.
I was asking Miss Pavlova. Well, Miss Pavlova. Oh. Yes, that's right. I saw him. It was dark and he was really red, but he was on the floor, not moving. I was scared. I understand. And and I believe you. So, have we discovered the real truth about Kazuma's death at last? Ah, something very nearly slipped my mind. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. This photograph. Yes, I took it myself, you know. The cause of this was a broken neck, therefore a victim died instantly, and therefore unfortunate incident that precipitated the event, a kitten of which the victim stumbled. However, if those are the facts, there is one particular area that in this photograph that seems somewhat unnatural. What do you mean unnatural? Oh yeah, wait. Is he writing a hand? Would it be both fists on the floor or is... Wait. What? I know that this thing is written here, but what about this one? What about the other hand? Cosmo, oh well. I could be wrong, because my trip and fell. I say, this one?
Yes!
The left hand? Alright, if he really fell due to an unfortunate accident, then this fist just... Yeah! If it's just accident, would it be like a flat hand then? The exact same thought occurs to me. In the fall, the one instinct is open palms, the palms flat. Yet here we see the victim with his left hand tight, balled into fist, almost you might say, as though he was gripping something.
What do you mean?
Simply that I took the liberty of the investigation, thinking the victim's fist a short while. You did? And what, pray, do you imagine I found there, my dear fellow? Mr. Sholmes. Sholmes! Why, of course, my dear man. Would I keep you in suspense? This is what I found. A crescent moon with a little gemstone in the middle. Yes, you're... Oh, I saw that thing just now. A crescent moon is pretty bad.
You tell us that thing.
I'm not so sure the crescent moon looks from the sun. I'm sure you've seen the sun before. Alright, observation. Naruto, this is the key. What? The truth is now tantalizing close. How did that crescent moon come to be Kazuma's clenched fist? This is the final clue, the last piece of the puzzle. Ask yourself, what does this crescent moon mean? What is since it has it? And observe, find that in your eyes. Yeah, that's why I see this thing.
Yes!
Miss Pavlova, on your ear there. I see you have a crescent moon as well. Whoop! And on your other ear, it's missing. There seems to be a crescent moon missing. The little link holding it on must have broken, I suppose. Now, the missing crescent moon was found in the victim's consciousness. Clearly, there's one logical conclusion. Wouldn't you realize that? Yes! Okay. Miss Pavlova, Mr. Asogi must have grabbed a crescent moon and pulled it from your ear. Perhaps just a moment before he fell to the floor. In other words, last night in Mr. Asogi's cabin, you witnessed the moment when the victim fell in with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally at arm's length from him. But then the question is, why did Mr. Asogi do that? Why did he pull your ear from your ear and hold it in his conscious fist during his final moment? Oh no. Angel. No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth. Last night, what did you do to Kazuma? When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb onto his huge ship, and then, when I was at last in this cabin and I could relax after this horrible long day. Taka, wait! I couldn't bear it when she disappeared through the ventilator. I tried calling her with a little whistle. I tried naming her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Taka would not come back. What are you doing here this time of the night, Inspector? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was a friend of mine. The young man from the country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me find Taka, and he promised not to tell me. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again, and I was going to leave this man's cabin. Just a moment. Sorry, but... Oh, yes, I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before. Ah, of course. You're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian Ballerina, huh? No, I did not know that. My honey understood when he said that. He knew who was. How could this from the land of Far East know a Russian ballerina? Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. What do you think about the ballet made a deep impression on me? But what are you doing on this ship? I'm sure I read your ballet career was performing in Shanghai on the road. I can't fool him. I had to tell him the joke. I hope he doesn't tell him I have no other choice. I see. So you want Mama, please give me this. Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. He's going to pull a card. He's going to tell the captain. Why did I think I trust him? Oh. Then it happened. Everything at once. It was honest in a second, but it felt like forever. Wait! I shouted, and then Taka jumped out of my arms and down the young man's feet, and turned around to look at me. I pushed. Oh God! I don't even know why I did that. I was just so scared and stopped him from telling anyone about. Okay, so it is an accident, but not the accident she expects. Oh gosh. And that's when you fetched help from Steven Stronger, who was on duty out on the passageway. I heard Nina cry out and fell on the floor, so I ran to her. She was standing at cabin doors, shaking with relief. She looked at me and said, "Help me, Biff. If they find out, I will. Please, I have nowhere to go." So you decided to help. And that's when you arranged things in Kazuma's cabin to make it look like I did, so that no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door. Yes. I went to cabin and I looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. And then I found Stowaway in wardrobe, still sleeping. Right, that's when he found me. So we worked out a plan to lay the blame on the Stowaway. I closed wardrobe door and put back stained paper inside. Luckily for me, that's the only reason Susato started to believe when I said I was innocent. I did a young man's body to good place, and using that was built to right on the floor. I wrote dollars so that person who found him look inside water and find Stowaway. And tell me, what of the glass bell? It was by my feet, so I picked it up. I see. But it was down in the cabin. I didn't notice on the other half. Then Angel went back to the cabin, and I finished it. I pressed the emergency alarm button in the passageway.
Yes.
Accordingly, accessibility did indeed come an emergency halt little after 2, thus anticipating the bolt on the cabin door to slide shut, creating a locked room mystery. Still, one thing I don't understand, Miss Pavlova. What? Well, you said that you told Kazuma about the fact that you ran away from the homeland, and because you were worried he was going to tell the captain you pushed him. Isn't that right? Yes. Even he had pulled the belt cord and called for the captain of the ship, aren't you friends with every member of the crew? Why would that have been a problem? It was when he said first that made me scared. What he said first. Yeah. Oh, because he said inspector, because Hosanaga. Oh. Yeah, it's because of Hosanaga. He's an inspector, was his friend. Yes, meaning me. Was supposed to be acting his bodyguard. But if the police knew about me, they would arrest me. Before he could pull the belt cord, I... May I stop you for a moment, please, Miss Pavlova? It just doesn't seem makes sense. I mean, wasn't Miss Asogi really going to pull the belt cord? I don't know. What do you think, Sanahoro? No, he says opponent. He was going to ask Naruhodo. He was going to the cupboard. Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain. But he was a man of his words. If he told you he wouldn't give you a cigarette, then he wouldn't have done. No, he was walking away. He was going to pull the cord. He was going to make me send me back. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, the day's work has not done, it seems. This was just one more deduction to make. What? Another deduction? Yes. What action was the victim really about to take at the moment? Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed? First, consider the victim's location within his cabin. It's easy. I remember every detail of the room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a long time in the wardrobe, but still. The cabin had been my home for the entire voyage. So this is how the cabin looks like last time when Miss Pavlova visited Kazuma? Yes, it's exactly how it was. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes. If there's one thing I learned today, it's the simple gaze that reveals all manners of truth. And not only that, in order to draw the right conclusion, you can't afford to be out even a little bit whether you follow the gaze to whether it lands. So, when he turned away from Miss Pavlova, what exactly was Kazuma like? This one.
Take that!
Actually, considering everything that had happened last night, certainly it may have looked good that Kazuma was going to bring them. Oh, yes, however. What is directed beside the belt cord? The wardrobe. The wardrobe? And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? The man's red friend sleeping soundly. Huh? Miss Pavlova, please, think back very carefully. What were Mr. Asogi's exactly last night? Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. Another opinion? Yes, but not from the member of the crew. No, Mr. Asogi attended to consult his close friend on the matter. To see it between them, they might be able to help in some way no time. Oh no. Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain. It's too late for that. I wish you had made sure that what Mr. Asogi was looking at. things may have ended very differently if you hadn't. Miss Pavlova, I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, the truth is, a man lost his life because of what you did, and that will never change. I hope you will never forget that. I'm so really, I'm so sorry. And so, at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident of the SS boiler was finally laid to rest. On January 7th, for the PM, SS boiler physics class What will happen to Miss Pavlova now then? Once we reach Great Britain, she will be handed over to the British police as Scotland Yard. How about the fact she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to repatriate her? Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigrant office and sort all that out. Mrs. Shaw can do that, so she won't be going back to Russia then. No, I don't think so. Even if she wanted to return to Egypt, I thought she wasn't able to. She ran away, so now she's in exile from London. I see.
I'm sorry.
To Miss Donovan.
I wanted to help our agent, no matter what. But I didn't think about you, about how you was with me. I will go with you now. I will give myself to British police.
That's kind of it. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Customers did feel like such a waste, but... Well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you?
No.
Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have you to hand over the council to arrange your passage back to Japan. Alright, yeah. Yes. It is so after all. I couldn't really expect it any different. So, you should get back to your cabin right now. Looks like my study tour to Great Britain is over before it began then. I think only days ago Kazuma and I were laughing together about how we teared up the streets of London. It seems like a distant memory now. Oh, what's that? Is it someone with me? Suda-san? No, Hoda-san. I didn't know you returned. Well, I haven't been back long. Inspector Haga told me you should pack, ready to leave the ship tomorrow at all. I still can't believe this is happening. I can't believe so much life can be over just like that. Suda-san. Such grand ideas for this visit to Great Britain. So many dreams, and now they become really taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible, but now we know the truth. That is just an accident, just a silly series of mishap. It's too much, Hoda-san. It's just too much. Yes, I know. I wish there was something I could say. Inspector, my duty to see Asogi-san safely in Great Britain, but I failed. And the cause of his two closest friends' great pain and suffering as a result. I'll let everyone down. And I will do anything to make up for my terrible blame. Nobody blames him, Inspector. And I'm free again now. What the f? Nani the F? Huh? Sholmes, let me go! Why, Miss Naldo? What the F is meaning of this? Oh, trifling matter. Simply as that in my head. I think I should always picture you with rainbow shadows. Well, let me go, you idiot! Well, damn, this balance seems off. It's distracting. Sorry? So I decided to restart it. Oh, old times six, shall we say? You are story. You think this is funny, asshole? Mr. Sholmes, we do appreciate your assistance. Oh yeah, hold on a sec. Before I do anything, I think I forgot to check something. Yeah, I think that's much I can see. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Not at all, not at all. And not a little late. May I offer my sincere condolences. The loss of a companion is truly heartbreaking. I hope you be able to fulfill some of his aspiration in his honor. I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be smoking at the next spot in Hong Kong. We have to return to Japan and make full report of everything that happened. What? Wait a minute! It's just me that has a go back, isn't it? I mean, I was a stowaway. The terms of the study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. It was to be one lawyer and one assistant. Was to be? In the light of Mr. Asogi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead. Oh no. I don't care, but... Poor Susato-san. My dear fellows, the majority of problems can have an extremely simple solution, you know. All you require is one lawyer, and the study tour can continue surely. But there's no one else with the necessary qualifications, Mrs. Sholmes. We know of no other lawyer. Oh good, he's not going to go back. Qualifications, say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country will be a little value of Great Britain, I'm afraid. Oh, but anyway, the voyage to London is still promising good month of time. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourself another suitable lawyer. I mean, I handcuffed that guy, so you know who I'm talking about. Yes. Mr. Suto? Yes? Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it? But you're not a lawyer, Ms. Arnaldo. Oh, unless... Are you studying law? No, I'm not, but... I'm sorry. In that case, I don't think there's any chance it could work. But as I said, there is still more than a month before we reach English shore. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, I have a month in which to study, to learn which I must become a lawyer in Great Britain. That's ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody could learn all that in just 40 days? There's only one way to find out. I would work my finger to the bone, Inspector. Every single day. Will you let me try? And by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer. I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate. But why put yourself in such a difficult position? For Kazuma, he said that there was something he had to do in Great Britain, and that he would sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. And anyway, it's for my own benefit too. I will become a lawyer. I have to. What do you say, Miss Susato? I think it's a wonderful idea. Thank you. So, what does all this spectacle Inspector friends say? Are you serious? One lawyer and one assistant. numbers are indisputable. No, it's madness. Yes, fascinating, would you agree? Fascinating? Well, I'm not talking about Sparta, but that is not the case. Julian rules are the duality of existence that we all adore. Give us interest, give us fascination. Speak for yourself. Besides, qualifications are mere matches of man. What matters is his character. No? And you witness ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. From the early hours of this morning until this very moment. Despite contending with the passion of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, and despite I love to handcuff him, shut up! This man has shown resourceful, intelligent, and above all courage. Very well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report to Department of Justice. Inspector, after all, I did just make a promise, didn't I said that I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcoming. Oh, thank you, Inspector. If you excuse me, I must pay a visit to the capital's quarters. I need to discuss what to do next and how to best on my report. Are you really prepared to attend business now? Yes, I'm going to try. I want it. Would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer. And how to sue? I would be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant. Thank you. And, Mr. Naohado, I'd like you to take charge of this. What? Me? Are you sure? I'm sure it's what Kazuma-san would have wanted. His name Karu. It's a great soda and it's been an Asogi fan for generations. Very well, I accept. I'll treasure it always. So then, Mrs. Suzuto, we seem to be working well together. Sometime. It will be an honor, Mr. Naohado. And for the next 1 days, I shall grant you a single minute in the freedom. We shall fill every space and more this time. Yes, that's actually what I need. But before we begin, I have an honest favor to ask you to. Goodness, what is it? Please throw me to the ground. What? 3 times. What? I should never doubt you. You were Kazuma-san's closest friend. Plus you never had anything to hurt him. Well, you throw me 4 times? That's all. It should have been obvious from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgettable behavior. No, you weren't in shock. You just found out about me stowing away, and the cabin door was locked from within. No, all legitimate excuses. Whatever the case is, I should never have told you, and not this one, but 5 times. 5 times? I thought it was 4. That number keeps creeping up, does it? Please, you must. Just take one and show me, do it. No, I don't know how to. I never show anyone in my life. Very wise, Mr. Albert. It is a skill one acquired with your considerable training. Oh, Mr. Shaw. I observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess I was most impressed. When did he see that? I presume there will be a form of Japanese wrestling? That's sumo. Oh well, in a way, it's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of ancient jujitsu technique. Well, it's called the takedown. Release your head swimming, believe me. Oh, big lord. I'm a practitioner of combat myself. I am somewhat accomplished boxer. There he goes, dancing around again. I wonder if you'd be so kind to instruct me to on the technique on your arresting crew. Oh god. Yes, I feel on it. Then let us know daily. Demonstrate, my dear madam. Yes, we're gonna see Holmes getting tossed. Of course. I mean, Sholmes getting tossed, yes. Are you ready? Is that no? Why me again? Oh no, the sixth time. Ow, my neck. As you can see, you control from the bottom. Oh yes, resting indeed. And that's what you term the scissor takedown, is it? Actually, no. That was a scissor squash. What? Oh, I knew. In my gross state unconscious, and getting bandaged on my neck due to that, a scene of an evening recently spent with Kazuma flicking into my mind. Curve. That's right. It's a prize sword that you passed down through generations as the Asogi. I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, second katana was studied to more than a little rather short. A Japanese man's sword is a sword, so I can't part it from my katana. Karama Gaita, a truly beautiful. So his name compels me to slice you into not that you need much compelling. On top of that subject, there's something very important I have to do integrate, and I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. I appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see through the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. That important thing got to do. I still don't know what that was. But I'm going to see the place on myself and work it out. In Great Britain's capital, London. After I get my neck bandaged. Alright. That's the end of case 2. Oh, fun. Anyways, for those who are seeing this, thank you for watching. We'll see you the next time. And maybe in a later day. Next time, The Adventure of the Runaway Room of episode 3. So this is Andrews, signing off. See you next time.